Hey everyone, I want to give a big shout out to all my new YouTube subscribers. It's great to see our community growing over there. Also, a special thanks to the Millimeters for sharing my videos on those Facebook group pages, Lipstick Alley, and Defending Your Queen on TikTok. You all are some raggedy ass bitches, but thank you for sharing my vids. You all are amazing for that. And shout out to my subscribers for letting me know. So, I just finished watching the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville with my partner. And despite his usual skepticism about reality TV, I've managed to get him hooked. However, he mentioned that this episode gave him a lot of anxiety. The girls' trip was incredibly messy, which I guess is part of the reality TV appeal. It was supposed to be an opportunity for the cast to relax and bond, but it felt like anything but. A lot of people are calling it Melody's trip, but if that's the case, maybe it should have just been Melody with Prometheus, aka Handsome Squidward, or her other friend, the mute girl. I don't know her name. Anyway, it seemed more like a cast trip rather than a genuine bonding experience for the girls. That's why I'm thinking own, funded, and host this trip. But we would go with what Melody said. It's her trip. Now, Melody and her minions, and you see this picture right here? Yes, I don't know which one to call her, like Handsome Squidward, Prometheus, I think it's Prometheus, the engineer, or Chewbacca, 103. But anyway, Melody and her minions set a negative tone for the episode right from the start. The snake reference suggesting that Melody is accustomed to being around snakes, which was a low blow. Handsome Squidward referred to Tisha, Destiny, and Kimmy's room as a dorm, showing her disdain already, which kind of proved what Kimmy and Tisha were saying about their room being chosen. Now, with this room issue, I can see all sides of the room choice issue. First, it's just a room. You're on vacation, so you'll hardly be in it and will spend most of your time out and about. Secondly, Melody, you knew Destiny was coming as a plus one and clearly didn't want to see her. So to be petty, you had Destiny, Kimmy, and Tisha stay on a lower level because you don't get along with those three ladies. Lastly, Tisha and Kimmy are sister-in-laws, and Tisha brought a plus one, so I guess they can be grouped in one room. But let's get into Handsome Squidward. Handsome Squidward, from the moment Tisha walked in, you were gunning for her. You were clearly targeting her from the get-go. Now, Melody said this trip was her way of extending an olive branch and working on the relationships between the ladies, but it's clear that's not the case. Why invite these women if you don't get along with them? The way Melody acted, it seems though she wants these ladies to kiss her ass. If not, she was going to activate her minions. And I would say this every time I call her out. She is just like Martell. Melody isn't a girl's girl. She comes off as condescending and childish, and I stand by that. Now with Sunny, I have to say Sunny's behavior is consistently off-putting. She doesn't seem like someone I would want to hang around with. This YouTuber, Unpopular Opinion, mentioned Sunny's attempt to gain sympathy by bringing up her IVF experience, which felt manipulative and narcissistic. And this is how I know I am not meant to be on a reality TV show, because I would have called that woman out. I would have said in that van, okay, are you just trying to get sympathy? Go sit over there and shut the fuck up. I wouldn't have apologized. Because why are you telling people that don't rock with you your personal business? That girl is giving big weirdo. Now, last week, a couple people were in my comments saying, like, why am I critiquing Megamind, aka Sunny, and not Moses? And the reason is how Sunny came across in the first episode of the season. She targeted Destiny, trying to damage her reputation by implying she was a side piece. She was implying that Destiny was a side piece and still involved with Moses while married. And I'm glad Destiny shut that shit down. Sunny, you were the side piece. Why go after Destiny? You've got the man, so move on. Also, it's interesting how Sunny still seems to be in a producer's mindset. In this episode, she was telling Nell to act as a peacemaker when that's clearly not her role, as we've all seen with her family interactions. But I'm noticing from Sunny, this entire season, she has been dishonest. Everyone says she was never friends with Destiny and was just a producer doing her job, so she shouldn't feel any type of way about Destiny. If that's true, then why did Sunny say she needed to talk to Destiny about her and Moses to sleep at night? She literally told Kimmy and Tisha, I had to tell Destiny because I want to sleep at night. If you all were never friends and you don't give a fuck about her, why do you need to sleep peacefully at night? And why did she text Destiny saying, love you, sis? Clearly, Megamind is lying. That big 4'5" head Megamind looking ass is a liar. And it's so funny this episode how she was getting bucked now that she's in Melody's circle. The way y'all be switching up when y'all think y'all people got y'all back is so funny to me. Now, my man even said what Sunny did was wrong. I've mentioned Sunny and Moses' story to people that don't even watch the show, and they have said what she did was wrong as well. The reason why these mellow nuts are caping for her because they hate Destiny. Y'all are caping for a hoe. Y'all are the biggest hoes I see now. Y'all might as well just bring coleslaw now. And I don't even want coleslaw on the show. I don't think that she should be awarded for her actions. But since y'all just bringing like side pieces on, you might as well bring coleslaw. Now, let's go back to handsome Squidward. Squidward was always a problem on Football Wives, and that hasn't changed. And I wouldn't be surprised if a charity or whatever she takes part in Africa is a scam because her entire aura is negative and messy. And everything I just said is allegedly. Anyway, now at the dinner scene, Squidward asked Tisha if she could be around people she doesn't get along with. And Tisha responded that she absolutely can because she's an adult. Handsome Squidward then warned Melody to watch out for Tisha. And then when Tisha asked why that was an issue, Squidward said there was nothing wrong with it. You know what's so funny, Shanita? Your friend Melody does that all the time. None of these ladies at the dinner table get along. They're basically just co-workers. Once again, there's clear hypocrisy from both Squidward and Melody. And look, regular schmegular people, we do this all the time. Do you think I like everybody at my job? No, but I have to be an adult at the end of the day because I'm getting paid and I'm not about to mess up my money. Moving forward. So not only that, Squidward has a bird mentality. You're asking Megamind where she's from and then mentioning that she knows how to hold her own from where she's from because you're basically implying that she can fight. I thought you were an ambassador. I thought you work with politicians. You still have a childish mentality and you work with politicians and you're an ambassador, allegedly. Girl, nah. You still act like how you did years ago when you were on Football Wives. Nothing changed. Lastly, let me be clear. Handsome Squidward, aka Shanita, you're about to face the same fate as Destiny, Stormy, and Tiffany did. I remember when Stormy first came on, I did not like her because once again, she was being Melody's lapdog. She was doing all this barking. She had a fighter's mindset. She was going after Destiny. I'm like, this is just too much. But once she stopped being Melody's lapdog, I'm like, okay, that's when I start to like her. But Shanita, you're here to be Melody's lapdog, doing her bidding, doing her barking. And once she's done with you, she'll send her minions after you. The only difference is you'll likely stand up to Melody's nonsense and call her out. You'll probably read her to a T, but the best option for you to come on this episode, was to come on this episode like your friend Mute and just eat your food and just shut up and observe. Your friend Mute made the best decision. I would have done the same thing too. This is a free trip and I don't have to pay. Yeah, let me just observe and be quiet, eat my food. And Letitia, if you ever see this video, this is a fellow Libra reaching out to another Libra. I think our birthdays might even be on the same day. Stop letting these ladies talk to you crazy. Your clapback should be swift and on point. Don't let anybody disrespect you. The way Shanita was coming after you, I'm like, come on, Tisha. Where's the clapback? I wish I could have just jumped into your body and read Shanita myself. Destiny, I know Destiny's going to give it. I know Destiny's definitely going to give it in next week's episode. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for her to debunk whatever is going on between her and Melody because till this day, Melody doesn't explain why the friendship between her and Destiny ended. Every time someone asks her, like, what was it, provide evidence, she never tells us. She never tells her fan base. She just makes assumptions. Or she implies that Destiny and Martell was messing around, which that was already debunked, and she was talking out the side of her neck and lying once again.